Angelita Moreno Jones, President and CEO of Eastern Personnel Services.
You want to talk a little bit more about what you do and kind of your career and just a little bit of life history?
I put people to work. Simple as that. I find people jobs. I've been doing it for well over 30 years. And I place everything from a janitor to an engineer. And like I said, everything in the middle. And it's my job to make sure that people have a good income and that I service my clients by giving them great employees.
Awesome. So with ROMAC, how do you see this, applying to the employment and just different avenues that people can take for employment in there?
Well, first of all, you have to understand when it's open, it creates jobs, and I'm all about people working and getting different experiences. For example, if they're coming to my office, they're going to get experience of an African American organization who try to dress professionally, who try to treat people great, and really treat them like they should be treated in going into an employment atmosphere. If and when they get hired onto the center, this is the same thing. They get that experience. They're going to see this African American owned or operated entity that caters to a mixed group of people, I'm hoping, and they'll get to see new experiences. And you have to understand that's important because a lot of people, their experiences, they only see them on the television set. They only see them in the movies. And they don't get to see the role models. And they don't get to see the great artists that are out there and the things that they can do. I imagine there's a lot of hidden artists out here who don't know how to get from point A to point B. And that's one thing this center is going to do. If they have a little bit of skill, it's going to help them increase it, just improve what they're doing. And if they have a hidden talent, it's going to let them say, oh, see what I can do. Because I imagine a lot of young artists, maybe older artists, are shy. And they're shy because they don't see themselves out there, seeing that role model, putting whatever it is on canvas, clay, whatever. I mean, there's so many different areas of art. So I think it would be very good for them just to experience seeing other people that look like them doing artwork.
Do you think people will find that are attending workshops at the ROMAC, will they be able to find mentors and people of that nature?
If I know my sister, yes, there's no question about it. She's always been around artists, and I know that she had great mentors, and there's no doubt in my mind that someone pulled her up, her father, and other people that she knew, and there's no doubt in my mind that the artists that we have that are available here in our city will reach out and pull up the young people as well.
So tell me your affiliation with Robert O'Neill, or the Art Consortium, or the West End, or any of those things.
Well, I was born in the West End. I had a grandmother who lived on York and a grandmother who lived on Chestnut. My cousin lived around the corner. We lived down the street. So that's where we started. As far as Robert O'Neill is concerned, I always thought he looked like Smokey Robinson of the Miracles. He was always a kind man who always wanted me to do something with his daughter. Do you remember that? Yes. He was a very kind man, a great artist, always doing things for people. The one thing that I remember about him more than anything is that he was giving when it came to his artwork. I had mentioned earlier to his wife, that I don't think I ever went to an art show, church, where they had some artists that I didn't see her. And it got to the point I started looking for her because she was always there. And if I didn't see her, I'm like, she's got to be here somewhere. So she was just always involved. And as far as he's concerned, there's just no words. He was a great artist, a great person, and he was just always in the house. As far as the Art Consortium is concerned, I visited so many times. Brian Joyner. I remember going down there and seeing myself in an exhibit, and that, I'm not an artist, but to experience these artists doing these beautiful things, it's amazing to a layperson who's not in the field. Put it out there. Try it. Just because you don't see your work out there right now doesn't mean that what you're doing isn't original, isn't good, and isn't true. So don't hide it.
And then last question. How would you say the Romac is going to help young adults, kids, professionals, just all the different people in the community?
Number one is going to be a meeting place to bring people together. It's going to be an educational center so people can learn their craft even better. And it's going to give people inspiration to know that this is something in the community that's for everybody. And whether it's from just downtown, the West End, it doesn't matter the neighborhood, it's going to be great for everyone involved.